एक है जानू तो एक है racket एक hथियार उतरे की हमला दी फुरने लाफा दुआ क्या गादा ना तरुण बैकूरा fumma da बैकूड़ा गादुरा मुझे यारू कम को दूर वाला फुरा काका बारा तुते वेनी hakura mata ka faski cheheni they were so fight for the veni diva ikko team king gure veni nga badan ka ko gaming kaka ture ka ko bedi kaka ba e hur veni fahumi haka ke gure veni divu wani mi mage mahal mage raja mi mage watan
Welcome to League of Nations.
The Gamers Land. जानू तो एक है racket एक hथियार उतरे की हमला दी फुरने लाफा दुआ क्या गादा ना तरुण बैकूरा fumma da बैकूड़ा गादुरा मुझे यारू कम को दूर वाला फुरा काका बारा तुते वेनी hakura mata ka faski cheheni they were so fight for the veni diva ikko team king gure veni nga badan ka ko gaming kaka ture ka ko bedi kaka ba e hur veni fahumi haka ke gure veni divu wani mi mage mahal mage raja mi mage watan
Welcome to League of Nations.
The Gamers Land.
Dushman
है जानू तो एक है raakita एक hatiyaru tere ke hamla di furli la fadua gaga dana tarum baba kura fumma da bakuda ga dura mujiyaru kam ko dudu la fura ka kabara tut veni hakuda mata ka faski cheheni they will survive for veni diva ikko team king kule veni ga badan ka ko gaming ka kature ka ko bedi ka kapa e hur veni fahumi ha ka kure veni divu wan mi mage mahal mage raj mi mage watan
Welcome to Breathe Nation.
The Gamers Land. जानू तो एक है raakita एक hatiyaru tere ke hamla di furli la fadua gaga dana tarum baba kura fumma da bakuda ga dura mujiyaru kam ko dudu la fura ka kabara tut veni hakuda mata ka faski cheheni they will survive for veni diva ikko team king kule
Collaborators, and the rush has just come to the solo man here. And FENATIC show no mercy to the solo guy in Hello Kitties, but the squad is actually rolling up around them. So let's see what they are able to do. Is this going to be a turnaround? Will they be able to avenge the death of their solo teammate? Now we have Apex Esports here, the first team in the slot list. They have come to the show side here. They are going to be playing it very safe here, not a team in sight for them, so it's going to be safe looting for them for a while now. We can see BLITZ Esports. They're going to be wanting to advance the finals as well, ladies and gentlemen. Orido Nation has yet again put out a massive tournament for the Maldivian PUBG players, guys. So we are watching the group stage right now, or you can sort of call this a semi-final, because most of these teams here will have a chance to play in the finals here. So 8 of these teams are going to be in the finals, and they're going to be playing for a solid 10,000 NBR in total cash prizes. So they are definitely going to want to get past this group stage and, you know, make their way into the finals. We can see Hello Kitties again. They have actually gotten FENATICs here in kind of a situation here. Just thought that FENATICs got away with that kill. Apparently not, ladies and gentlemen. We can see Habibi here. He's hiding behind the tree. Let's see what he can try and do here. We can see, yeah, just confirm the kill again. Now FENATIC Habibi just gets the kill, and I think that's the end of Hello Kitties. They're just too good there, but FENATICs, they have lost a couple of players, so they're going to have to be careful. Now we can see LENION, NRS here. They're in a fight of them, fight as well. Yeah, with .com, so we can see Artemis here getting confirmed, and it's not a good start for them, losing teammates really early on in the match. Now we can see LENION, NRS, will they be able to confirm another one? There's another one knocked out there, but yeah, they do see it and they confirm the kill. And right, VE E2S TM7, newly joined the VE organization. They are going to want to try and do their best, make it to the finals as well. I think they will be able to do so very easily here. They're a really good team, joining a really good organization, and I think they'll be able to showcase it in this Orido Nation Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, guys. Yeah, so this is just an amazing tournament, just really showing the esports community. The Maldivian esports community has been booming. I've seen a lot of events that has been hosted by Orido Nation. We just had I think a tournament a while back as well, where the total prize pool was a massive amount, but this time 10,000 NBR, guys, is a massive prize pool as well. So most of these teams will be on the lookout to try and get into the finals as soon as possible. Just get the confidence that they need to try like to face the finals, guys. Of course, they will have to bring their A game this time as well, because this group A, only 8 teams out of the 16 that are here right now. So basically half the lobby will advance, but definitely not easy considering the amount of talent that is there in this group. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fantastic to watch, right? We saw the zone. It's going to take like a more centered shift. So we're going to see most of Hainan bootcamp that's going to be available to most of these teams here. Now we can see Leon's LNF. I think FENATIC is the team that nade is cooked perfectly, but Zeron moves out of the way in time. He's going to pop off first aid kit really quickly, and yeah, he's going to try and see Habibi is actually the last man standing. So that first fight, I think it was against a team called Hello Kitties. They put them down to the last player standing in Habibi, but they have really really gotten an advantage early on in the match. You can see that they have 5 defeats so far, so they're not too worried about the eliminations right now. Maybe catch a little placement points as much as they possibly can, because ultimately, guys, the first match, the more points you can rack up, the more distance you can create between the other teams, making it harder for everyone else to, try and come up and pass you along the leaderboard here, because it's going to be really important, as the top 8 teams are going to make it past this group. So it's going to be it's going to be really interesting to watch. We have had many instances where the 8th and the 9th team both on the same points, so many of these teams will be looking to like avert that. They don't have the fear of ending up on the same points as another team, or missing out qualification. That's a huge fear for some of these teams here, missing the finals by like a point or by a placement point or something like that. So most of these teams are definitely going to try and create gaps between the other teams so that they don't have to be worried about that. So, right, we are already closing out stage 2 here. It's just a minute until the stage 3 zone is upon us. We have ESTELLA here focusing on Habibi as well. So Habibi's actually survived quite a lot here. We saw another team as well in that compound, lingering there, Habibi. But 21 here, he has a good eye on where Habibi is. He's scoped out perfectly on his position. So I think this might be the end of the road, because we have a whole squad. Well, not a whole squad, a 3-man team just staring him down. So I don't think he will have a nice time trying to get out of that situation. But now we have BLITZ Esports as well. They have taken, I think, center zone here. So they've taken this nice little compound here. Perfect spot to hold actually for this team here. Yeah, we're gonna go over to the map, and okay, we are going to see the next zone. Let's see what it is. Bootcamp Painan. It's gonna be none of that. It's gonna be barn, and it's going to be a lot of mountainous area. There's quite a few terrain differences. Paradise Resort is still in the equation somehow, and a bit of bootcamp, but Painan Ruins, it's just all been left behind. A bit of Kori as well. Yeah, so as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the outside the zone really dense, and yeah, we can see some fighting going on outside the zone as well. Apex Esports has just been eliminated by SDMZ LHC. Right, so very interesting to watch these teams here. LHC, they will definitely want to get into the top 8 and move on to the finals here. We have BLK Esports staring down Bootcamp. I think, yeah, there is a team in Bootcamp, but not exactly where BLK Devil is scoping out. Further up Bootcamp and a bit more to the north, right? So it's going to be really interesting to watch, ladies and gentlemen, because we have so many exceptional teams here. We can see SDMC Cyanide, SDMC LHC, we have Syndicate, VEE2S. They're all going to be eyeing the final spot here, but we have some other teams like Hello Kitties, LENION, NRS. They also will definitely want to try and make a final, get their name to the like the top Maldivian ranking teams, and try and make a name for themselves as well, because this prize pool money, guys, is a lot of money. 10,000 MVR distributed in the final among first, second, and third place. It's going to be really interesting to watch and see what does pan out in these next couple of days. Of course, this is Group A, so this is the first day that we are watching right now. This is the first match, Sandhawk. This is a really interesting format to watch, guys. It's going to be Sandhawk. Gosh, there are a lot of nades. Winter here of SDMC Cyanide is in a bit of a situation. We have Ayu coming in for the rush. He's going to cook the nade for long. He's going to risk it. but the nade is not cooked that well, and Ayu is going to actually get the knock here. Winter making the mistake of pulling another nade. The first nade didn't connect, but he tried the second nade, and unfortunately Ayu was just in the perfect position to capitalize on that mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see Aish here giving the spray towards VE E to STM7, but gets covered just in time. And there are actually about 4 teams in the vicinity. Look at this. We can see CYANIDE, we can see Syndicate, we can see ESTELLA, we can see VE TM7 just in the south of the zone, and we're going to get LHC here in just a couple of seconds. But advantage VE TM7, they can, you know, try and gatekeep the teams that are in the south here, because the zone just miraculously shifts to a no man's land. Where I don't think there's anyone inside the zone except for a bit of BLZ. We can see there in that compound. They've managed to predict the zone really nicely here and stay in that compound here. We can see the kill message going, and player from VE into STM7 getting knocked. Now we have OPC Esports as well in the north side. They are rolling up on BLC, but Tops, he gives a perfect defense here, not letting OPC try and get comfortable with their rotation into zones. So yeah, it's not going to allow them to have it easy here. They are not going to be able to enter zone in the normal fashion. We can see Eddie here of TM7. He's knocked out unfortunately, but we're going to see Rolex actually make the very bold move of climbing up the mountain. No cover, unfortunately. It's going to be an error, and Rolex is going to get knocked out courtesy of TM7 Kara here. And he's looking as Coop rolls up. He gets knocked out, I think, to fall damage. No, he just gets knocked out with a perfect spray there. And Eddie is still up for grabs here. VETM7, they can get themselves up to a 4-man here pretty quickly if they are able to. But right now we can see ESTELLA still lingering outside of the zone. The zone damage is going to get really harsh in not a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Just 50 seconds more for the zone to completely close, and we are presented with stage 5. Zone damage is going to be really harsh, I think, and we can definitely see that ESTELLA will have a hard time. You can see them getting knocks as well, but we can go over to, yeah, we're going over to CYANIDE. I think they're in the fight with ESTELLA. You can see Haisam having a bit of an issue here. All the teams are just deciding to shoot him. We can see Aish coming over here with the UMP, trying to get some shots off. Going to pop a painkiller really quickly because that zone damage is not going to help at all. It's going to try and reassess what he can do here, going back around the corner of the wall here. And the nade is being cooked there. Unfortunately, he has certain thoughts. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, look at that zone damage. The zone once again going to a no man's land. And it's really interesting. The zone shifts. It's like nobody is inside the zone when the zone is set. But the zone is going to close in really fast, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. 20 seconds more until the zone begins to close. Stage 5 is not going to last very long, but we have TM7 here, VE to STM7 rolling up to a really questionable spot here. We can see that there is a team below, and Kara is just gonna roll up to the team. And I don't think he knows, but he just wrapped himself around 2 teams. He's gonna get the knock though. Clutch here, pulls out the DBS, gets a knock with the with the S12K, and he's able to get 3 knocks, ladies and gentlemen, and gets the revive of Rifa. So this rush is actually a really big brain strat here, and just like that, with 3 knocks going down by Kara, what a play there. Definitely going to be one of the plays of the match here. ESTELLA getting caught a zone, I'm pretty sure. We can see Ionis here and Kara. What a play here! Yeah, just look at this replay, ladies and gentlemen. Just rolls up, knocks one with the M4. The cover from the teammates is good. Just damages another one with the M416. Pulls out the S12K. Goes bang bang. Gets reflexes OP, and just get a three-piece just like that way, ladies and gentlemen. What a play that was by VETM7 Kara. What a performance! And yes, pulling them down to the top 4 teams here. And it's actually really close among these teams, ladies and gentlemen. E2 STM7, 25% chance of winning after that brilliant play. But we have NRS here with a 4-man squad. They are the favorites to win. And then we have BLITZ Esports as well. Yeah, they are going to be having a 26% chance. They are the second favorites to win. And then we have Syndicate on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. 2-man squad. They are the least favorites to win, but will they pull off an upset? Ladies and gentlemen, let's see the final zone, stage 6. One of the final zones setting in. 4 teams remaining. There's 11 alive in this match right now. The zone looks really dense, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that E2S is in a bit of a spot of bother right now. They can see that the zone is not favoring them, ladies and gentlemen. Kara will be able to pull off a beautiful knock there. What a knock. Gonna try and pop a first aid really quickly before they reconsider and move into zone. But you can see LENION and NRS, they've made it so far. And the team, 2 of them are knocked now, and Awaken is going to try and get the revive off very quickly. They don't want to lose the advantage. They have 36% of the match going towards them. We can see Munsif, unfortunately for NRS, not going to hold on a lot longer, but Awaken does that get the clutch up knock in very clutch time. TM7, unfortunately, it's going to be the end of the match for them. But right now we have 3 teams remaining, and Awaken gets another knock in clutch time. Ladies and gentlemen, Awaken, will he be able to do it for NRS here? You can see Lan here. He's going to throw the nade, but unfortunately it's not going to connect. Lan goes down. And ladies and gentlemen, will it go NRS's way? Once I think no, yeah, BLITZ Esports is actually going to go down, and Syndicate Esports, they were the least favorite to win the match. Somehow they have been able to make it to the top 2 position here. We have Nahi here with the DBS. Will he be able to pull off a knock here? Goes prone. This is a really precious situation right now, but unfortunately for Syndicate, they are not able to hold on for any longer. There's just too much pressure riding on the final zone. Just the three players from NRS, they were able to spread out perfectly and, you know, create a nest around the final player. Nahi was not able to do anything there, and LENION NRS strategically winning the first of the 5 matches. And yeah, the Sandhawk win, ladies and gentlemen, really important. The first match victory, always very important. They are able to snag 20 points, 10 of course with the winner chicken dinner, and 10 of them in eliminations. Right, let's talk about the players here. NRS Criminal gets 4 eliminations, Munsif with 2 eliminations, Awaken with 2 eliminations. Really clutch in the final zone. Just got the knocks of BLZ Esports and reduce the advantage a lot here. And yeah, we're going to go straight into the match summary here. You can see pretty normal statistics with 58 eliminations, 61 knockouts. So people have been revived. Total healings 6,438. That zone damage did a lot. We saw definitely in some of those fights. And yeah, the comparison amongst these 2 teams, right? So we can see NRS, they have got 10 eliminations with 10 knocks, but TM7, they were able to snag a couple of freebies here. 12 eliminations for their 10 knocks. And yeah, they were unfortunately only able to settle with the 4th position. So yeah, it's going to be something they have to consider here, but the MVP is going to be from VETM7. Kara, what a performance! Just rolling up to that squad, taking down the enemies like it was nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Just pure domination in this match. Truly MVP performance there in the Sandhawk match. Definitely excited to see what he can do in the upcoming matches. But for your match MVP, match number 1, Sandhawk is going to be VETM7 Kara. So well played. 5 eliminations, ladies and gentlemen, with 6 knockouts. So yeah, definitely turned up the heat there in the Sandhawk match. Just knew what to do in that high pressure situation. Yeah, we have Kara, 5 eliminations. Then we have NRS Criminal, 4 eliminations. We have Estella Aish here with 4 eliminations as well. We have FENATIC's Chabibi. Sorry if I spelled the name wrong, I'll get it in a bit. But he has 3 eliminations as well. And NRS Awaken has 2 eliminations in clutch in the final zone there. So yeah, these are the top players for the Sandhawk match that you all just witnessed. Right, so we're going to the match rankings. This is the match rankings, I think, for the first match, just for the first match. So yeah, we can see NRS with 20 total points they were able to snag. VEE2STM7, they sit on second with 16 total points. They were able to get the most amount of eliminations for a team here as well in the match. BLITZ Esports with 11 sitting on third, Syndicate with 9, ESTELLA with 8, FENATIC with 6, BLK Esports with 5, SDMZ LHC with 4, DOTCOM with 3, SDMZ CYANIDE with 2, INS VALHALLA with 2, OPC Apex Esports Leon's Hello Kitties with 1 each, and Leon's XERXIA and Leon's Esports. They have unfortunately not been able to put themselves on the board this match, right? So Sandhawk has been completed, the fastest match of the fastest match, the fastest map actually that we're going to witness here. It's just been completed, right? So yeah, that's going to be one of the 5 matches here. We have a really weird way that the matches are going to pan out here. So after this, ladies and gentlemen, the Sandhawk match, you're actually going to be watching 3 Erangel matches back to back. So really exciting to see what does happen there. So yeah, we have 3 Erangel matches back to back. We're going to start off with the first Erangel match in just a bit, right? So well done to NRS, right, for winning the first match, Sandhawk. But we are going to take a small break. We're going to get the players ready for the next match. And yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what a first match we just witnessed to start off the Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, the PUBG Mobile tournament, or actually the tournament section that they have organized, Ooredoo Nation. It's managed by E2S Gaming, so 16 teams here. We have witnessed battle it out, but NRS just came out on top there, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start off their campaign here in winning the 10,000 Maldivian rupiah that is going to be available to them in the finals. If they do place first, second, third, they could walk away with a handful of it. And yeah, we are going into the second match, which is Erangel. And most of these teams will really want to step it up because there is going to be 3 of these maps back to back. So it's going to be Erangel, Erangel, Erangel. So yeah, these teams will want to bring their A game for all 3. So we can see that the playing path here is going from the southern island all the way to Georgia Pool. It's gonna cut straight through the map, but yeah, positions like Stalber, Kameshki is not looking accessible via the jump. So if teams do end up having those spots as their drop location, I think it's very rare that teams actually go to Stalber and Kameshki in tournaments. So I don't think many teams are going to be worried about it. But if teams are supposedly going there, they're going to have to go there by car only. So yeah, we do see the zone as well. They have the zone has been put out really early. So just before the plane leaves the map, the zone is already out. And it is a very central zone here. You can see it veers a bit to the eastern side, so it's not perfectly centered. But yeah, we can see a lot of the teams. Look at that top left side, ladies and gentlemen. Georgipur, Gatka, hospital regions. It's just so dense, and there's a lot of teams there. So we might have some early drop clashing here. Let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Georgipur looks absolutely packed, both the north and the south. So we can see LHC there. We can see NRS, the victors of our previous match here. They have gone to Georgipur, and there are some early fights going on already, right? So we're going to go down to Ferry Pier because apparently, yes, Leon's. I'm gonna try and pronounce his team name right. XERXIA. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I've been trying to figure out how to pronounce it throughout the break, but I think I'm butchering it somehow. But yeah, I'm really sorry if I do mispronounce any of these names here. But right now we can see that Valhalla, they have a push coming in. Uchicha unfortunately reveals the position here. By moving, if he just stayed still there for a bit long, could have gotten some knocks there, but unfortunately VETM7, they are not going to hold off at any given moment to get a couple of kills. Now we can see FENATIC over here, and we can see the team on the other side there. XERXIA, I still feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong somehow, but yeah, let's see what does go down here. We can see Princess trying to get some information, but going back around, we're gonna go over to the Georgipur side. NRS, ladies and gentlemen, they pulled off a really good win in the Sandhawk first match. Really good way to get on the board here and make a statement. They might end up qualifying to the finals here. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to tell you all again, 8 teams from this group, they will go to the finals, and it's going to be really fun to watch here. This is the group A. So yeah, 50% of the players here that you are watching will be in the finals. So yeah, we have FENATIC here. They are going to really lay low and try and see what they can do here, because yeah, XERXIA, they are not making the first move here, so they are going to wait and see until someone definitely does a mistake here. We can see Princess eyeing out Fear here, because really easy position here to spot Fear. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the loadout to get that long distance knock, but Princess with the VSS can do some damage here. And Fear, I think, does not have an advantage right now because of his AKM. Unfortunately, has only an iron sight here, and the shotgun is not going to do anything long range. So yeah, it's going to try and see what he can do here. But for now, XERXIA is going to stay put and not do anything out of the ordinary here. Of course, the zone just slices these two teams into, just separates them, because we can see now Fanatics, they are going to actually be outside the zone here, and Princess with that VSS, I told you, was going to do some damage, and was able to get the knock here. And Habibi, unfortunately, is going to have to be revived really quickly before XERXIA they try and capitalize on this knock here. But we can see that Fanatics also have a 3-man squad, and I'm pretty sure XERXIA also have a 3-man squad here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3-man squad. So it's 3v3 right now. Both of their fourth players were unfortunately killed too soon, but right now we can see Big Boss as well, unfortunately getting knocked out again. Fear running back and forth here to get the revives off, but he's able to do so effectively, and this is really important, ladies and gentlemen. Staying alive is what they want to do here. We can see Habibi trying to do something with the Uzi, but Princess with the VSS just able to tear apart this Fanatics loadout here with the Uzi. It's not going to do much damage, and they realize that, and they will try and make a move out of Ferry Pier, try and see what where else they can, see where they can get more loot or something to give them the advantage. But right now, Ferry Pier just isn't the spot for them. It's a smart decision actually to move out, and yeah, let XERXIA actually have the Ferry Pier to themselves, because it was never a winning position there for Fnatic. But now we can see Hello Kitties, they have taken Ruins, which is a very interesting drop location, unless they have just, looted really quickly and taken the Ruins position here in the center of the zone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We have ESTELLA as well. They have taken a position in Rosehawk School area, just a bit off to the eastern side here, and yeah, they're going to be comfortable with that position. As well, OPC Esports, they are in the vicinity of Ruins, but now we have into SDMZ. They can never keep themselves out of the fight. Eddie unfortunately knocked down, but Valhalla, they are eliminated. Right, so yeah, very interesting to see the fight that happened there. INS Valhalla unfortunately going down really early in this match, but we have the stage 2 zone upon us, and it's going to be North Central, it's going to be Pochinki, it's going to be School, it's going to be Rosehawk, the Triangle of Death. Most of the teams are going to be, I think, really comfortable working around this area, because when you play classics, when you play maybe Ultimate Royale as well, which many of these teams actually use as a form of practice, to try and get ready for these events here. Anytime they want to practice, anytime they feel like, play a bit of Ultimate, we can see that, really big hotspots, Pochinki, School and Rosehawk. So they are going to try and, make the best of their abilities, make the best of their experience, try and navigate around these positions here. and basically get themselves as much advantage as they can. But right now, this is a really interesting zone to see and to check what will happen here in this first out of 3 random matches. Right now, we can see OPC Esports witnessing a rotation here. Sahube is going to try and hop out the buggy, get a couple of shots off. Was able to take the integrity health integrity of the vehicles there, but unfortunately not being able to get any damage registered. But yeah, so OPC Esports, they've actually taken a bit of space themselves inside the zone, but yeah, I don't think that their positions are going to be holding the zone here, because most often than not we might end up seeing a Roshawk final circle here, or just north of Roshawk we might just see that as well, and that's exactly what LHC had in mind. They're taking the rotation up that side as well, but yeah, LHC 90, they have secured a very decent spot here inside the zone. We might get a couple of we might actually get a zone shift there and a couple of kills there as well, if they are able to keep that position for a long time. But yeah, let's see what is happening in the south of the zone here. Shelter area, you can see Syndicate and Bojubi scoping out a monster truck that was just rotating. Fortunately not being able to get much shots off there, but yeah, they're going to have to try and make their way into zone, try and get a position really quickly. Most of these teams have already done so, and they're going to actually take a southern rotation because they just saw the monster truck going up north a bit. Yes, definitely they won't try and follow that around and see what's going on. We can definitely see VEE to SDMZ. We can see Kara here, very dangerous player to mess with here, scoping out the hills of Farm, just north of Farm, and yeah, Syndicate is just patrolling that that region right now, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that Bojubi has clear eyes on where the enemy's positions are. He's going to try and rotate around, trying to see whether they can he can give some advantage to the squad as a whole. But I don't think E2STM7 wants to back out of this fight. You can see Bojubi taking up some damage here, but is going to escape just in time, taking more damage, and the buggy tire has just popped off there, unfortunately. So it's going to be really interesting to see what does happen. We can see BLK Esports as well. We can see them in the south of the mountain here in Georgiapool, picking apart some rotations. As we can see here, Munsif unfortunately bleeds out, and BLK is now 1 point strong in terms of kills. Right, we can see E2STM7 with the rush here. Rifa unfortunately gets knocked down, and this is TM7 Eddie right now, trying to get the knockouts here. Syndicate just got their team, 2 of their teammates just eliminated then and there, and Eddie's going to try and see if he can take the rush, but he's not make it easy on them right now. Questionable position for VE STM7, but the spray, oh my goodness, is very, very scary when you get a spray like that when you're down to the final HP. You know the rush is coming, considering that you are the last player remaining for your team right now. Nahi with a very tough spot here, just like in the previous match he was faced with a 1v3, but now he's going to have to face a 1v4 to avenge his teammates, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think that it's going to be possible, because I think I just saw the kill message go off, confirming that Syndicate was not able to survive. But right now we can see OPC Esports in a fight of their own. We can see Sahibi, there we go. Now we can see team eliminated. Syndicate unfortunately couldn't hold on for much longer, but now we can see OPC Esports in a fight as well. This is north of Pochinki. I'm pretty sure this is those compounds with the weird terrain in front of them. Yeah, TM7 just picked apart Syndicate like it was nothing, and yeah, they're playing it really aggressive. They are playing it only one way, and that's really appropriate for the kind of team they are. You know, trying to be as aggressive as possible. We know a lot of the VE teams, the VE organization, they tend to build or they tend to go after a lot of teams, or they tend to build teams that are really aggressive in the elimination segment of the uh, the tournaments here. So in terms of points, they get it through eliminations, and we can see that through the VE to STM7, they have not changed up their playing style quite, not even a bit. They haven't changed even a bit here. But yeah, it's really good to see that they are giving the pressure to all these other teams here. But we can see now OPC Esports, we can see Sahube, he has taken a quick rotation up the hill to get a height advantage over the team that is lingering in that compound. Interesting to see actually what does happen here. Now we are in a fight right now. This is BLK in Woshok, and we can see LNF right now. Leon's LNF have a slight issue here, but BLK Esports I think has more of an issue. Titan really pulling off a lifesaver. Right there we saw teammate down his last sliver of HP. There was about to bleed out, but Titan was able to get the revive off in time. You can see L and F now. They have been eliminated to the likes of, wow, I think it was VE2STM7 as usual. They are not going to back down, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. They are not gonna pause and take a break at any given second here. They are gonna try as much as possible to get kills and, you know, get their points off that way. But we saw last match as well. I'm pretty sure they came to the second position. So if they can repeat that again, or maybe even win the match, they will be really favorites to go all the way and maybe even finish first in this group stage, or get some prize pool cash in the actual tournament here when they do find themselves in the final. Right now it's looking good for them. But we have OPC Esports as well, coming off of Roshok, I think fresh off a fight. We have Bot Pro here. He's going to try and see what he can do with his M416. Yeah, look at that zone, ladies and gentlemen. Another no man's land, just a bit of apartments here, and just some few compounds here that yeah, don't play a part in the next zone. I'm 100% sure that they won't be playing key parts here in terms of the decision and where they want to be. Given this zone right now, we do have Hello Kitties here struggling a bit. You can see HK here unfortunately getting knocked out, but the rush is inevitable here. We can see yeah, OPC here not bringing the ease at all. We have Banka as the remaining person for our team. He almost gets runs over, but unfortunately, yeah, Sahube ends the misery of the team here, and yeah, just really crazy aggression here we can see from this match. But yeah, right now we can see that the stage 4 zone is about to close. So yeah, the zones are getting dense really quickly here. So yeah, I think it's going to be more of a northern zone here. It definitely looks like it's going to be a north circle, like maybe north of school, or maybe with the school apartments just a bit. But right now it's looking like that sort of zone here. But we can see BLITZ Esports Pew here with 4 eliminations to his name, kind of carrying the team right now, and he's going to spray down the group here. But yeah, unfortunately that will go out of friend and known. He's still gets a slight shot off there, but unfortunately not being able to capitalize much more than that. There was just a bit too far for his liking, but he definitely has some plans rolled up his sleeve here. You can see him. Wow, look at those loot crates, ladies and gentlemen. They definitely had the action, but right now we can see Fanatics is down to the last player remaining. ESTELLA, they have a full squad remaining, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. The zone is going to shift in their favor. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, they are center zone. Nothing like it for them. They must be overjoyed with the result of this zone, and we can already see the knocks playing out here. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath here in just a second here, guys. So most of these teams will have to converge into the zone right now. ESTELLA might not have their zone for much longer as well. But right now we can see OPZ Esports Sahube, unfortunately not being able to take the might of Pew Pew. He's up to 6 eliminations now. What a performance he's pulling off for his team right now. Definitely trying to aim for some placement points here as well. Right now he's in the top 10, 28 remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching right now is the Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, and it's hosted by Ori Donation and managed by E2S Gaming. This is the group stage. You're watching group number 1, and 8 of these teams here that you see on your screen will advance to the final that's going to be played. Considering the 10,000 MVR prize pool that is going to be there, now we can see Eddie just absolutely has no chill in this game. So they are up 10 defeats already. He's charging into the DBS. I'm not surprised what kind of gun he is using right now, but ESTELLA is going to really have a tough time dealing with the E2ST M7 here. So we can see Eddie cooking another grenade. Gonna try and see if he can get an easy knockout or some damage here. And Aish does get damaged here, so it's going to really be interesting to watch here. All 3 players from ESTELLA here just converge on the one-man Eddie, who might even take these people apart. Let's see what does he do here. DBS in hand. Those stairs, but he makes it out in time. But no, he's not even going to be able to land a shot. But Ayu is going to actually be down like 1 HP literally, and yeah, it's going to be really well played by E2S, but unfortunately not able to hold on much longer there. So yeah, let's see what does pan out here. We can see the zone has shrunk already. So now we are down to the last 8 teams here. Really dense zone for 8 teams. Right now we can see Pew Pew here with the X12K. Is going to take a couple of shots here. With M416 will he be able to get the 1v1? Of course he does. And no time to even heal right now. Poison unfortunately should have healed there. Would have been able to get a nice knock there as well, but unfortunately right now that player lives to see another day, BLZ. But yeah, right now just going to see what they are able to do. Chops is somewhat in the zone, so this is just gatekeeping strategy 101 here. Just throw some nades into the smoke, hopefully it connects and kills. But right now way too smart here for that, unfortunately. So yeah, let's see how it pans out here. Now we have 6 teams remaining, so 2 teams less than just a few minutes back. But yeah, right now we can see BLITZ Esports here. You can see Pew Pew on less than half HP, chucking some nades. Really difficult here for his position, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem for him. Right now we can see that the next zone as well has closed in. He's guys have no idea what the teams will do to play like. There's this small compound, of course, available for grabs, but right now the team is occupying that as well. So this is something interesting that we might watch here today, guys. So you can see 21 here is gonna try and nade the people out of the roof or the top floor here of this compound, just not towards the school apartments. So that's actually going to be interesting to see what does happen here. Unfortunately, I think the compound might not be in the compound area there, so unfortunately might find it a bit difficult to maneuver, but not to worry, smokes are out, but the nades are coming in right now, and Cyanide, SDMZ Cyanide here has reappeared out of nowhere right now, and yeah, now we have this Cyanide here. Actually, they have the highest percentage of winning, so it's definitely going to be a sight to watch here. We can see 5 teams, 5 players already, 4 teams still left. So yeah, it's going to be a very intense battle that we are about to witness here, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to witness. Will we be able to see Shanu yet to get the knock off here? But he doesn't. Unfortunately, gets down to the slightest of HPs right now, and I would be disappointed. Whoever shot at me, I would be genuinely disappointed, because that was definitely a knock. Don't know how he was able to save. But right now we can see that SDMZ Cyanide has just beaten all 4 teams here and come out on top really quickly. And SDMZ Cyanide, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, 18 match points from this first Erangel match out of 3, and they are able to gain the winner chicken dinner. 20 total points here for them. Their overall ranking 4th place, and yeah, they were able to snag 8 eliminations then and there. It's yeah, very interesting to see that they have were only able to get 2 points last match, but this match they were able to come back and win it all here. Right now we have Winter, who had 1 elimination, Shisui with 3, Haisam with 0, doing his part for the team. CND Shanu also was able to get 4 eliminations there. What a play for them. SDMZ Cyanide showing why they are one of the best in Maldives as usual. But the match summary: 29 eliminations, 67 knockouts, so a lot of people revived this time. Total healings 7,396, so a lot more healings as well. Grenade eliminations, assist, and vehicle eliminations, all better than Sandhawks, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Sandhawk is just fast-paced, but Erangel is just staying cool, calm, and collected, knowing what to do at a certain time. Right, so the comparison is going to be between SDMC Cyanide and BLITZ Esports here. So we can see that Cyanide did get a little less eliminations, but BLC was able to take 5th position and 10 eliminations as well. So a solid 13 points from them. They were able to capitalize as much as possible. SDMC Cyanide will also be looking to take the motivation from this victory here towards the other matches. So yeah, let's see what does happen actually. But the match MVP, of course, is going to be Pew Pew here, 8 eliminations. Wow, that's a lot of eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. What a play that was to witness. Yeah, so BLC Pew Pew was able to put on a magnificent show in the second match here in Erangel. Oh, what a play that was. 8 eliminations is just absolutely crazy. Right, so now we are going on to the other top players here, ladies and gentlemen. The players who have brought their A game here for the second match. We have PP as well, 6 eliminations. NRS Toxic with 5. CND Shanu with 4. VETM7 Rifa with 4. And VETM7 Eddie with 3. So everyone getting their share in this Erangel match here, first of 3. But yeah, Cyanide actually is going to grab the winner chicken dinner of the first Erangel, and not too far along is BLITZ Esports, LENION, NRS, VE, E2STM7, OPZ Esports, SDMZ, LHC, DOTCOM, ESTELLA, BLK Esports. They are able to capitalize a lot in terms of points here. They will earn about 5, 6 to 8 points here, which is really good for their teams. But the rest of them, FENATIC, SYNDICATE, LEON's, XERXIA with Hello Kitties was just able to snag only 1 point there, so they might have to turn it up next game. And then Apex Esports, INS VALHALLA, LEON's LNF, and LEON's Esports. Unfortunately, they were not able to do much for their team. Right, so we can see the overall standings here. We can see NRS with 32 points, TM7 not that far behind with 6 points difference here. So we have BLC as well, 2-point difference, 24 points. CND with 20, ESTELLA with 14, LHC with 12, Syndicate and BLK with 10, DOTCOM with 9, OPZ with 9, FNTC with 8, VLL with 2, HK with 2, and the rest of the teammates unfortunately not being able to get on the board very effectively. Right, so that's going to be the first match of Erangel done and dusted. Don't worry guys, we have 4 more remaining, so don't you go anywhere. The fun is just about to get started. Right, so we can see the top players of the second match, or sorry, the overall top players after the first and second match is going to be BLC Pew Pew with 9 eliminations, NRS Toxic with 7, VETM7 Eddie with 6, VETM7 Kara with 5 eliminations as well, and Rifa with 6 eliminations as well. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your top players in the actually after the second match, but overall right now this is where you stand. Right, so the match schedule, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. It's going to Sandhoff, Erangel, and Miramar. So we are just about to go into the Erangel in a few minutes here, guys. But don't go anywhere. We will be right back with you with another Erangel. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have been treated to a very interesting two matches to start us off here. Ladies and gentlemen, Group A is absolutely packed with talent. We just saw NRS win the first match, Sandhawk, and the first out of the three Erangel matches was won by SDMZ CYANIDE just now. And right now we have the second of the three Erangel matches back to back. So match number 3 is going to be Erangel as well. That is underway, ladies and gentlemen. And a completely different playing path this time. We have it going from Lipovka all the way to Primorsk. So pretty southern, a south-based, playing path here. We can see that northern sides now. We can see that Georgiapool I don't think will be even touched here. It looks like so we had a really a dense jump, and Georgiapool was just packed with players, ladies and gentlemen. For like a good portion of the match, it was just fights in Georgiapool, and it went absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So we can see now it looks like a military base. There's no one going there. We can see LHC, they are going to take Novo, and it might be a pretty dangerous move, making Novo that drop, because we can see the zone is, if the zone shifts, it's going to be really hard to rotate into the zone. So yeah, we can see that just Pochinki and just the entire middle section of Erangel. I'm keeping 2 pens and just creating a line, just Pochinki, shooting range, and then going down. That's just that line. There's absolutely no one. It's a no man's land. But the two other sides, ladies and gentlemen, and with the exception of school there, so the east and west sides are completely packed. We can see Quarry with so many players, see Primorsk as well with so many players, but more than that, we can see Lipovka, Prison, we can see Shelter being occupied, we can see Yasnaya just a bit to the east of that is being occupied, we can see Novo is occupied. So yeah, it looks like most of these teams will have to face some rotation fights. It's very interesting to watch some of those live in the middle of these matches here, right? So you can see some early fights here, nades flying all around here, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this zone is going to be really interesting. It's sort of like the previous match zone, but this time it veers off a bit to the western side here, but it might end up being the same, who knows. But right now we can see VEE to SDMZ and Admiral, I think, just getting the two knocks perfectly with the nade here. But yeah, we can see the revive was trying to go off, but a bit of the knocked out player was still accessible to Admiral. He's able to confirm the kill there. But right now the rush is coming, but that's going to be it. So yeah, Vienna's Valhalla, they are not able to do much in this match as well. But yeah, now we can see VE to STM7, they are very happy with the way that they have taken uh, their early game fights here. So yeah, it's actually really nice to see how those fights actually go. Right, so now we can go over to Feripia here and see that some of the teams, I think yeah, not trying to mess with FENATIC here, because this is their drop location apparently, and it looks like there are so many teams here to challenge it right now, but we can see that Nido here is going to pop some painkillers here and try and see what he can do to give his team the advantage. Right now he doesn't have a bad position at all, but FENATIC Fear and his teammate lag a bit far behind right now, but we can definitely see some action is about to go down here as well. Right, so before we get into the action here, unfortunately, before we get into the action that's about to go down in, I think the ferry pier side, we're going to go over up to school. We can see that there are so many vehicles here trying to converge into the zone through school and just absolutely landed in front of Syndicate's laps here. The amount of teammates that showed up around in just a flash, and he realizes that it's not a very smart decision to actually linger around and wait to see what happens, but actually go back to their teammates, their partners here, and try and work something new in terms of catching the players off guard here. We can see that prison is also quite populated here. Most of the sort of northeastern, like overly mid-eastern area of the map is right now booming with the amount of kills. Yeah, so a lot of kills might have taken place in that area right now, but now we can see OPC Esports is taking a position here, and what a knock that was. This is Sahube is going to get knocked out, unfortunately, by poison here. He was able to cook the nade, but cooked it for way too long there. Unfortunately, the knock was coming from the side. Could have quickly flexed it and turned it, avoiding him, sort of pushing straight away. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. Right now, we have OBC Esports is going to take the revive here. They are actually in somewhere near Stalber, I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. But right now we are back in Ferry Pier, and FENATIC Fear, unfortunately, is not going to be able to get over the fear to just rush these two teammates alone in the pier. So yeah, he's gonna try and see what he can do here. As well, he has scoped out the water, and just as he predicted, there is someone out there on the pier. So it's going to be interesting to see who it is right now. But yeah, all eyes on him right now. We can see that he's getting extremely damaged here. But let's see what actually goes down here. Now we can see the zone again goes to the more central position here right now. We can see, and it's almost as similar as the previous zones that we had in the first match Wrangle. And it's going to be very centered here, so most of the players might converge on it as soon as possible. So we saw that Rostov and school were not as free, but right now players can all go to pitching key and try and get a decent position there to see what you can try and do to work the game from there as well. But right now we can see that a fight happening right now. I think Fanatics, they have a player down, and right now we can see Shanu here unfortunately tried to see if he can take apart, BLK here with a couple of shotgun pumps, but unfortunately, not being able to do so here. Right now, we can see the grenades coming in from another Syndicate player. This is Shisui, not a random player at all to me. Definitely excited to see what his talent can bring us. But yeah, let's see what's going on in this match. So we can see we just driving around trying to maybe try and see if there is any open spots that he can take a hold of and try and defend. Right, so now we can see XERXIA. They are going to make yeah, Princess work really hard to try and kill them. Both of them just coming at the same time is unfortunately nothing that could have been done there. But let's see what else actually goes on right now. You can see that the Feripia fight is actually still really fresh here, unfortunately. It's going to be really hard to maybe make a shift out of Feripia, but I think a couple of over-experienced teams can't do. So you can see that the zone also shifted. Stage 5 is about to be upon us in just a few minutes here. But yeah, this Feripia fight has taken up most of the match here, and really interesting to see how it does end. But I think it just ended there right now, and yeah, XERXIA unfortunately bites the dust, and FENATIC's just whoa, what? Yeah, FENATIC's just unable to. Sorry, what's going on? Lance Esports just taking their time. They are in the center of the zone here, so I think they're taking a quick break here. Just not caring much about what's going on around them right now. Back to the action here. We can see BLK and just a drive by BLK. Just Bill just absolutely spattered that man by coming in the Jeep, right? So yeah, BLK just dominated that fight there. Didn't even get to read the name of the team who they fought against, right? So now FENATIC, the victors of the Feripia fight here. XERXIA unfortunately not being able to capitalize or do much of anything here. But now we have Hello Kitties in Gatka here, and yeah, they are also in a decent position here. They could be a bit more happier if they had a couple more kills right now, but stage 2 is about to close right now, and ladies and gentlemen, it's the classic Pochinki zone, and yeah, once again we can just see that Pochinki is just a no man's land, and many people will converge the first chance they get, and it looks like BLZ is going to be that smart team getting a position before anyone else does. So it's going to be really fun and exciting to watch and see what does happen in the course of these next few zones. Right, so now we have .com as well. They are going around in circles here. I'm just going to call this guy's name Lid. It's Lidan, I can see with the force, but I think the shorter name is just Lid. So it's going to be easier for me to say it. But yeah, right now we can see SDMZ, LHC as well. Unfortunately, no kills as of yet. We can see ESTELLA 21 trying their best to get a kill here, but Molly hasn't sorted out with one kill already to her name, but they will definitely appreciate more kills here. But yeah, right now it's just teams trying to see if they can settle into a position in zone that is not too much into Pochinki, that they might get shot from every angle, and not something that is too outside of Pochinki, because that might not end up being the zone in the next circle. So you can see DOTCOM, they have rotated their way into Pochinki, and they should get shot up just in any second now. And unfortunately, mistake, will they be able? No, they don't. They let the mistake live. And yeah, we can see BLT Esports already taking Pochinki here, so that was really smart move here. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch what happens in the Pochinki fights. Let's see what goes on. Yeah, so now we have OPC Esports also pulling up as well. So this is definitely not good for BLC as well. So yeah, they are going to be surrounded by so many teams in just a few minutes here. And unfortunately, due to the squad imbalance here, they are going to be playing with the three-man, unfortunately. But yeah, we can see OPC Esports coming up to one of the players there now, and trying to see if he can get a knock, but unfortunately not being able to do so. Almost got knocked out himself. But again, the zone is going to shift down to the another no man's land, ladies and gentlemen. Look, there's just maybe 2-3 players in the zone, and I think we are seeing a new pattern that PUBG Mobile has put. Just if there is a spot with no players in it, just make it a final zone here. And you can see that it's Syndicate here. They are going to try and rotate their way out, but not before the likes of OPC Esports, unfortunately losing one really early on in the match. But yeah, we just saw BLK actually just eliminated there on top of the screen. BLITZ Esports smoking out the car because they do not want any third party right, so stage 4 is almost set. There's just 20 seconds left, and let's actually see many of the teams are just comfortable in their positions right now. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, we have Syndicate right now. I think they're going to go with the zone here. So not that hard of a plan to solve here. But sorry about that, guys. Stream keeps lagging. But yeah, right now we can see most of the the best, just rotating around that hill to see if they can actually get some more kills um, for their card here. But right now we can see that the team's objectives are going to be more focused on making it towards the finals. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, and look at that again, ladies and gentlemen. Maximum about 7 to 8 people are there in the zone among so many other dozens here. So it's going to be really hectic to watch. Right, so we can see Lance Esports here also taking a part of Pochinki right now, and the OKC Esports have claimed a very easy spot here, but everyone is now just converging into the zone. Right now we can Syndicate here and E2STM7, they are going at it right now, and Syndicate just eliminated TM7 just like that, and wow, that was actually really fast. All the teams are just converging all of a sudden right now, and NRS, they have one player down. They are going to take the revive, but they are standing on a 3-man squad here. But yeah, I think the zone stage 5, stage 6 about to be upon us in just a few seconds here, 22 seconds to be exact. But yeah, right now NRS as well, they won the first match. Will they be able to do the third as well? It'll be really interesting to see the teams that do promote to the finals as well. So right, we're going over to the Pochinki Hills now. We can see Syndicate going at it with another team here, LHC, and just to safeguard the vehicles as well. So it's gonna be right. We can see now most of these teams here, they have tried their level best. We can see most of the teams with the zone advantage right now do have a terrain advantage here, a height difference, because yeah, the team with the height difference, it makes it really easy to shoot teammates from the top of the mountain towards the bottom. Is just really much easier as well. Right now we have Isham going in with the DBS, getting the easy finish here, and SDMZ LHC doing their very best here right now, and they have come up into the top 6 here really effectively. Isham was able to get the final kill there, and right now we can see NRS also getting some shots here. We can see Criminal, of course. I think one of the players with a few teammates lost here as well, but yeah, right now it's not to be the case. It is to be the case with all of these teams here. At least one of the players unable to make it, or just has died too soon in this match. Right, so now we can see BLITZ Esports are going to be making a run here. We can see Hisham and his group of men in LHC. They are going to try and see what they can do as well. But NRS Munsif just being able to put that shotgun to work. And now it's down to the last 4 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what they are able to cook up here. Pochinki, the final circle in the mountainous area. This Hisham trying his level best. 32% is a solid second from last position, and yeah, right now he is definitely there's definitely a lot on the stakes here in this third match right now. Will these teams be able to create a gap, or will they be able to get on the board for the first time, or will they be somewhere in the same position right now? We can say that now in the final three teams here, NRS might be a repeat winner, LHC here might be a winner as well, and LHC I'm pretty sure, yeah, LHC right now, they are the favorites to win here. OPC Esports, they're just chucking the nades as much as possible, but bro is trying his level best to get rid of all the nades here, and I think OPC is just in a bit of a scenario here. NRS also as well in a bit of scenario, because the player there is knocked right now, and Isham takes out the final player from NRS right now, so we might not have a repeat winner, ladies and gentlemen. We might have another winner here in just a few more seconds here right now, because we can see that LHC now have 50% chance of winning and 42% of losing right now, so gonna be really interesting to see right now. We can see LHC 91 getting knocked out, and I think that's going to be the end. So OPC Esports just absolutely demolished LHC here, unfortunately, but OPC coming out on top in the really late part of the game. What a way to clutch this up. 50% chance to win the game, unfortunately could not go their way. So OPC Esports doing an absolutely amazing job here with the 22 match points and a total of 20 eliminations. They're able to rack up their points to a total of 31. Right. Alright, so we can see the team stats here and what was going down here. You can see OPC Skube is gonna have 0 eliminations, but this is part for the team. The OPC Marsh just really good performance. They're all around 3 eliminations, 3 assists. And OPC Bot Pro with 5 eliminations as well, and Paradigm with 4 eliminations. Bot Pro and Paradigm was able to start hooking up this match really effectively here. But yeah, just how was this summary? We can see that 63 eliminations, 69 knockouts, so some people were definitely revived. A lot of healings taking place in this match as well, along with a lot of grenade eliminations, as well as a few vehicle eliminations as well. Right, we're going over to the comparison here. You can see that OPC definitely had more eliminations than SDMZ, LHC. Unfortunately, LHC, they had to settle for the second spot, but it's never not too late to try and convert it into something much better, as like a sealed spot in the finals for the Orido Nation Ramadan Esports Festival 2025. And for that, match number 3, the group stage here, the second angle, OPC Bot Pro is going to be the winner chicken dinner match MVP here. So yeah, 5 eliminations, 5 knockouts, just absolutely amazing to like watch and commentate on. So yeah, the really amazing work done. So the rest of these players, Hisham, LHC Hisham also got 6 eliminations. Let's see, 91 with 3 eliminations. Toxic with 3 eliminations, and OPC Paradox with 4 eliminations as well. So these are the top players for Erangel match number 3. Right, so the match rankings of these teams, of course, OPC is going to remain number 1, SDMZ LHC with 16 at number 2, LENION NRS with 13, Syndicate with 9, BLITZ with 7, BLK with 6, BEE2 SDM7 with 5, DOTCOM, FENATIC with 4, Apex Esports with 4, with 3, ESTELLA with 2, Lons with 2, INS with 1, Hello Kitties with 1, and the rest were unfortunately not able to capitalize. Right, so the overall standings in this match, after this match actually, so we can see NRS leads the way with a 14-point difference here, and not too far away are 3 teams back to back. Just amazing. 3 teams back to back is going to really put the fear in their minds. They might need to, see if they can create a gap and make sure that they are able to not be able to come back to that position. So that's what I think OPC, BLC, TM7 would try to do this position. Right, so LHC with 28, CYANIDE with 20, Syndicate with 19, BLK with 16, as well as ESTELLA, DOTCOM with 13, FENATIC with 12, Apex with 4, VALHALLA and HK with 3 each, Lons with 2, LNF with 1, and XERXIA with 1 elimination as well here. So the top 5 players so far here, it's going to be BLC Pew Pew with 9 eliminations. We have NRS Toxic with 10 eliminations as well. OPC Bot Pro with 8 eliminations. VETM7 Kara with 7 eliminations. And NRSX Criminal with 7 eliminations as well. So ladies and gentlemen, these are your top players for the tournament until match number 3 so far. Right, so the match schedule shows NRS with the first victory, SDMZ CYANIDE with the next victory, and just OPC was able to bring and prove us all wrong and show that they are able to gain a winner chicken dinner in convincing style. So yeah, we do have another Erangel lined up for you guys. So and a Miramar at the end of this all, we can see the teams that will have advanced to the final round here. So yeah, we can take a quick break here until the players get ready to be settled into the match. But yeah, don't go anywhere guys, but just around the corner. We'll be back in a few seconds. Yeah, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and yeah, we have been treated to a wonderful 3 matches so far, ladies and gentlemen. The talent has been absolutely insane from these 16 teams. So yeah, half of these teams are actually gonna find out whether we are going to see them in the finals or not. So yeah, 16 teams here, but 8 of them will advance. So yeah, Redo Nation has done a very good job in organizing the Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, and PUBG is just a small segment of their tournament year's total. So I think the total tournament, the cash prizes are totaled up to be 30,000 MVR, but PUBG Mobile is going to get 10,000 MVR split amongst the first 3 teams, or the top 3 teams here. And yeah, many of these teams will definitely want to get their hands on that prize here, but right now we can see the playing path here is going all the way from Hospital, or just south of Hospital, all the way to Kameshki, so a very northern zone, right? So these 3 matches we have been presented with either south, with 2 south extreme playing paths, and now we have just been presented with a north extreme. So now I'm 100% sure that we will be able to see a lot of Georgia pool being congested like it was in the first Erangel match. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch and see how this game pans out here, because it's just one before the last, and many of these teams will definitely want to try and, you know, cement their spot here in the top 8. So they will be able to advance to the finals of this Ramadan Esports Festival 2025. So see what does happen here. So right now we can see the zone is incredibly northeastern side, like very northeastern side. So yeah, the bridge has been cut off right now. We saw Shelter, Milta, they are going to be most of the center zones here right now, and we can see ESTELLA 21 in a bit of a fight right now. You can see with Uzi right now, 25 bullets only in the chamber, so he's going to have to try and do something. Unfortunately, that is not face the bullets right now, and unfortunately 21 was just outplayed there very nicely by Leon's XERXIA. And yeah, ESTELLA is going to have to try and continue the game without the likes of one player. And right now Ayu also gets knocked as well. This is going to be a very tough fight for ESTELLA right now. We can see that Aish is going to try and see if he can do something. You can see his head poking out there of the teammates here. Maybe the teammate does make a mistake, and it definitely is a mistake. ESTELLA Aish capitalizes on it, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. And ESTELLA is going to be eliminated in a very important match for them, I would say, because they do sit on the 10th place, on the 8th place, which is the cutoff for this team here. Which the 10th, the 8th place basically mean you're on the verge of qualification. So they definitely wanted to pan out and play that match for longer, but unfortunately it was not what it was. Right, so now we can see the ruined side as well, and Kameshki actually has a couple of people here, and you can see that BLITZ Esports and yeah, we can see BLITZ Esports actually, they are going at it right now, and I think Valhalla Esports is the team that they are fighting against, and BLC is going to try and knife them. Unfortunately, ammo is just not enough to finish the fight here. And now INS Valhalla unfortunately just bites the dust very soon in this third Erangel match, or the fourth of the evening. Right, so now we can see Lipovka is also very compact due to FENATIC. VEE2 SDMZ, they have taken the farm area. But they're doing a really nice split in what they are doing. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely something that all of these teams will be excited for, the 10,000 rupee Rufia prize pool. Apologies, it's 10,000 Maldivian Rufia. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how these matches pan out, how this match especially pans out for the teams that were stuck on the leaderboard in the same points. That's not what we want. Maybe just, you know, save the pain of being tied to another person for 8th place and you don't make it. It's just not that effective right now. So yeah, we can see SDMZ LHC, they have taken Georgia Pool as well. Now OPC Suhani 19, they are to get a vehicle of their own and they are going to drive around trying to search for enemies. Maybe that's the best thing that they could do right now. And maybe try and get a bit more kills right now, because they are definitely not getting the kill points that they needed. Right now we can see actually Syndicate here, and you can see HK as well. Yeah, Hello Kitties, they are going to be in the middle of a fight here. Okay, yeah, sure. Just received information there is a small technical issue, but we'll be back in just a bit. We just saw some of those teams, Hello Kitties and the other squad just fighting there in I think the compound in prison. But right now let's just talk about the Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, hosted by Orido Nation and managed by E2S Gaming. 16 teams, 8 of them will move to the finals, and that's going to be really interesting to see actually. So this is the 4th match we were just witnessing here, and it was definitely an interesting match to watch because there were so many teams stuck on the same points. I think the 2nd, 3rd and 4th teams, they were definitely trying to make a gap in the points table, because it's not going to be fun where you have the situation of, you know, missing out on the finals due to the points being the same, but maybe there's some you know, elimination points. You got elimination points but you didn't get placement points. So all of that does matter when you're trying to move into the top, or when you're moving into the finals right now. So many teams are going to try and avoid that. But yeah, the prize pool money is huge, 10,000 MBR in prize pools here. And I think we are back, right? So really quick fix there. Technical fixes are on point. But yeah, let's see what is happening here right now. We have Apex Esports as well. Yeah, they are going to be in the south part of the zone, like really south here. It's still the stage 2, ladies and gentlemen. So we can already see ESTELLA and VALHALLA Esports, they have been eliminated. Yeah, they're the only two teams right now that have been eliminated. So far, so good for the rest of these teams. And we can see OPZ Esports, they also doing quite good. May want to try and get a couple more eliminations as well. But they're doing really comfortable here on 33 points totally. Yeah, NRS absolutely doing really well here. 45 points already in ladies and gentlemen, 3 matches, 45 points is really good for the team here. And as well as BLC already 31 points in 3 matches. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the third and final Erangel for today. This is absolute carnage going on in Lipovka right now. We can see FENATIC. They are going at it against, I'm pretty sure, is Syndicate. And that Molotov is supposed to be good, but the reaction is going to be even better right now. You can see that, yeah, V2STM7 as well is going to be in the Yasnaya Hills. Gonna converge the fight here. We can see Eddie giving the small support here, getting the knock. And we can see Kara jumping off the buggy and landing perfectly. Admiral just flew from one end of the mountain to another end. And yeah, they were able to win this fight here in convincing style right now. We can see, yeah, V2STM7, they are just absolutely amazing when it comes to these fights here. As you can see, just pure aggression we just witnessed there. No form of mercy shown to the team. They fly around in cars as well. It's like it's absolutely nothing. But right now we can see FNATIC as well. They were just in Lipovka, I saw, and they were fighting a squad here, Syndicate, but I think they have made a very wise move and decided on, averting the fight because it's not really worth it, getting killed at this point in the game. They are also Fanatics at 11 points. So they are, sorry, not 11 points, they are at 12 points. That are just chance of overtaking ESTELLA and making it into the top 8. So yeah, really smart play by them, trying to survive for as long as possible. Right now we have Leon's XERXIA. Now we can see that they are doing extremely well. I think it's fine now. Sorry guys, my connection is really bad for some reason. Sri Lankan connection is just not the best, but right now we can see that yeah, Leon's XERXIA, they are in the middle of fight right now against NRS. Is not the type of fight you want to be in. That nade was perfectly thrown there, but the timing was just way too off. It was cooked way too early there. Another nade is coming their way, and that nade is perfect. And Leon's XERXIA is out, courtesy a brilliant nade by Munsif. And yeah, NRS, they're just absolutely dominating this game right now. really hope this my connection does not give me troubles anymore. I'm trying to fix it as we speak, but yeah, right. You can see BLK. What is happening right now? Just what BLK Ninja? What kind of name is that, man? Ninja is just knocked two of them out, and one guy was rushing in with the pan. Just absolute mayhem just happened there. But yeah, I think serves him right because many of these people try and come at you with the pan, and then they just think you're an easy target, but then you end up knocking them. It's just what happened there. BLK Esports hopeless on Will now to see what they are going to see what they are able to achieve in this match. But right now we can see Lons Esports just went down as well. BLITZ Esports. I think they're fresh off a fight here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very interesting match that's happening right now. Let me take this Wi-Fi thing out. I am done with my connection, guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, we can see SDMZ LHC 0-1. Yes, 0-1. The number one here is the number one person left in their team right now. LHC, they are doing okay on points. Yeah, SDMZ LHC, they are okay on points here. So I think that they will be able to, keep the momentum going forward here. So if they try and get a couple of placements here, I think that's what number one is looking to do. Let's see. So if they get a couple of points, they might just be okay with that as well. Right now, we can see that BLITZ Esports is taking a position in the corner of the zone, waiting for the zone here. Will they have to move? Yes, they have to do, as well as LHC 01, who is in the garage. They're hiding for dear life. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough rotation for him as well, considering he's only one person. But I think he will be able to do it no problem, because there are a whole lot of other teams converging into the next zone. The rotations are happening in really quick time here. Now we can see Hello Kitties, they are going absolutely crazy here. This is HK. Right now they are spraying down as many people as they can. All the rotations are happening. Apex Esports as well. They are trying to see if they can get a couple of knocks and kills in the rotation, but not really. Apex Esports, they're going to try and rotate themselves, or they're all just trying to converge the same spot here. Porta, we can see with the knock, not really, goes in with the shotgun here. And this is Hello Kitties right now in the spot of bother here. And Porta loses all the bullets in his shotgun here, almost loses out all the bullets in his AUG right now. There's some crazy movement here, but HK Bankai, unfortunately, not able to move his way out of this fight here. But we can see that Apex Esports put on quite a fight there. With Hello Kitties, we could see that yeah, two of their players was actually knocked out. So it was pretty intense fight to go down there just near Potato Hill. And but right now we can see that BEE to SDMZ, they are in a fight right now. If I'm not mistaken, that is BLZ. So yeah, this car are trying to put some shots out towards them, and he's trying to connect. This is really good accuracy. I've never seen, not I have seen, but like looks like really pinpoint accuracy, ladies and gentlemen, by Kara. He's just absolutely nailing all the shots, is on target, and it's really amazing to see such talent in EM7. He just knows the position there. He's able to get some nice sprays there, but able to get a nice spray back. We just switch positions here right now. We can see FENATIC here knocked out with the Molotov, confirming the kill right now. And the zone, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be those two compounds near school, just off to the east side a bit, and just to the south of Yasnaya, southwestern side of Yasnaya. Those two compounds really easy to take fights here. There's a lot of wow matches with that specific Yasnaya, southwest of Yasnaya compound. So many of these players would have had some experience there. They might have to take some fights there in just a minute, but not before we take this edge of zone fight here going on between Apex Esports and a couple of these other teams here. Some is knocked out open right now. He's going to try and take the revive here, but FENATIC is already going to be exiting the game here. There's a really dense zone here, 24 remaining, 23 now with 7 teams. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the nades flying here. We can see Eddie having a time here. He's going to try and take his hoop here, but there's just so many nades, ladies and gentlemen. Just no space to breathe. There's just nades from BLZ Esports here, BLITZ Esports, not letting them breathe even just a bit here. Eddie was knocked and confirmed in a matter of seconds. Just so many nades flying here and there. Yeah, but it's a really good use of utility. The whole team just, unloaded all their nades. Try and get even one elimination point is maybe not worth it now that Admiral and oh no, it's just Admiral. So yeah, Admiral is just the last player standing. Now he's in the house there, and BLZ Esports might have an issue with him being in the house. They definitely don't mind the position of the house right now, but they don't have any nades to use. Try and get Admiral out, but they are more focused now on the team below them, which is LNF here, Leon's LNF. And look at that zone shift. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, talk about an advantage to Apex Esports here. They have just, wow, they have just gotten the zone on all to themselves, and they are going to be like to these teams, yeah, you guys can just figure it out outside of the zone. We're going to chill out. We're going to chill in this compound here, make your fight for the zone, which is clearly ours. And it definitely looks like Apex's game, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking too easy for many of these teams here. Now we have EM7 Admiral here, trying to spray him down with the M4 here. He gets some shots, but yeah, he's going to heal up really quickly. Try and see what he can do. All the hopes remain on TM7 Admiral. We can see Tops here coming now with the nades, and he's going to try and time it perfectly. Can see Admiral struggling a bit here, but he doesn't get damage to the nade here. And now Admiral, is he going to be able to clutch it up here? No, he's not, unfortunately. Yeah. VE2ST M7, and just like that way, ladies and gentlemen, from the other side, NRS just, clearing out that house with the nades. Yeah, BLITZ Esports just confirmed the kill of Admiral, and they just unfortunately got blasted to a beautiful nade there by NRS here. Now we can see that NRS and OPZ Esports here. Oh my. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I thought I said Apex Esports. This is not Apex Esports, ladies and gentlemen. This is OPZ Esports that have taken this compound here. I couldn't really see the small letters there, unfortunately. But yeah, OPZ Esports is going to definitely make it hard on NRS. What a beautiful spray there. Bot was just locking on the target really nicely there, and now it's all up to Toxic, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last player standing here. All the nades is coming down, and just like that way, the rotation from the side is going to guarantee OPC Esports the winner. Winner chicken dinner. Wow, what an amazing match here that we just witnessed. The zone shift, of course, was definitely not on everyone's side there. We just saw OPC Esports. It was definitely their game to win after that zone shift. So yeah, guys, I'm really not surprised there. OPC Esports, what a prediction there, and what a way to get the winner chicken dinner zone favoration. But in the end, they played it perfectly. Sometimes, guys, these some teams, they might just miss out on when the zone just favors them. They might get the zone, but unfortunately, they might bottle the situation here and not played properly. But OPC, ladies and gentlemen, talk about a perfect zone defense against NRS, a really good team that we just saw win the Sandhawk match. Yeah, just brilliant showmanship here, brilliant display of their skills there in terms of using utilities in the nades, and taking that final rotation from the side to just confirm the kills. It was just a brilliant squad communication. Yeah, just brilliant display of talent we just saw there. OPC Esports getting the winner chicken dinner. Match number 4 is I think it's just a really well played game. Just the zone was absolutely fire for them to all the teams just found it really difficult after the zone shift. Amazing play there. Right now we have completed the 3 back-to-back Erangel matches, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final match for Group A. Is going to be the Miramar match, and this, ladies and gentlemen, will define the 8 teams that will secure their spot in the finals for the Ooredoo Nation Ramadan Esports Festival 2025, 2K25. Yeah, so the total prize pool for the Ooredoo Nation Ramadan Esports Festival is going to be 10,000 MVR, and these group of gentlemen here might be contenders as well. So look at that, OPC Esports, they're 2nd overall right now, and they might have just secured their spot, ladies and gentlemen. 23 total match points, 13 total eliminations. Talk about their synergy as a squad. A brilliant display of a final zone fight there by them. Definitely deserved the victory here as they were favored. And OPC Esports, very well played by them. So 54 total points, 13 total eliminations there, 23 match points just off this one win in the 4th match in Erangel. We're going to talk about the stats here. OPC Satube is going to have 2 eliminations. OPC Bot Bro, 6 eliminations. We just saw that flick onto the rock there, the guy by the rock. He just flicked his M4, just locked on target. Just a beautiful spray, shows his talent. OPC Zuhan was able to get a couple of kills, as well as Arrow there. We're pretty sure he was able to get a couple of kills as well. So 63 eliminations, 61 knockouts, so more eliminations than knockouts this match. So I was able to see that people weren't getting revived this match. They're going straight away to the comparison. No time for match summaries, because we have to get this over with. Ladies and gentlemen, Miramar match has to start. OPC and NRS, they are the 2 teams that are being compared right now. NRS is able to survive until the end, but OPC, they just showed their brilliance in that final zone, able to get 24, and NRS settling with only 14 right now. And OPC bot pro, the match MVP, ladies and gentlemen, of match number 4 in the Erangel match. Very well played. I just saw a bit of his gameplay towards the end there. It was just absolutely amazing just to see the way that they were all able to converge NRS and, you know, take the winner chicken dinner, you know, by both of their hands, you know, grasp it really well. 6 eliminations, really well played to bot bro here. Is of course undoubtedly match MVP for match number 4 in the Erangel, right? So yeah, the top player is going to be OPC bot pro. OPC Zuhan, he was able to get 5 eliminations. BLC Pew Pew with 5 eliminations as well. TM7 VE Admiral here able to get 3 eliminations as well. Try to carry it as much as possible here for TM7 here. Unfortunately got killed to a very good rush by BLC there. And then NRS Toxic here with 3 eliminations as well, right? The match rankings, ladies and gentlemen. OPC getting 24 total points here and 14 eliminations. I think that's the most by any team here. LENION NRS with 14 total points. BLITZ Esports with 13. VE to STM7 with 9 total points. SDMZ CYANIDE with 7, as well as Apex Esports. Leon's LNF with 6. Syndicate with 5. Leon's XERXIA with 4. BLK Sports with 2, as well as FENATIC. ESTELLA with 1. Hello Kitties with 1. SDMZ, LHC, DOTCOM, INS, VALHALLA, and Launch Esports. They unfortunately went too soon, not able to capitalize on the 4th match. Right, so the overall standings we shall see. Right, so we can see the first place is NRS. Even though that OPC got the winner chicken dinner, NRS still stands strong on the top. They did come 2nd place in this match that we just witnessed. So yeah, I think they are pretty solidified. They have been able to get a lot of placement points. Look at that, 27 placement points. That's really a lot. But OPC is not too far behind, 4 points. BLC with 44, TM7 with 40, LHC with 28. A huge gap there. CYANIDE with 27, Syndicate with 24, BLK with 18, ESTELLA with 17, FENATIC with 14, DOTCOM with 13, Apex with 11, LNF with 7, XERXIA with 5, HK with 4, VALHALLA with 3, and Launch with 2. And these are the overall standings after the 4th match, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can quite see who the top 4 are. Maybe the 8th position can go to someone else in this next match, but the overall top players is going to be BLC Pew Pew. So far 14 eliminations in 4 matches. He's going to have a 3.5 KD ratio. OPC bot bro has had a really good game this match. 14 eliminations for him. Also a KD ratio of 3.5. NRS Toxic, he also has 13 eliminations, 3.25 KD ratio. TM7 Admiral doing his best for the team right now, 9 eliminations, 2.25 KD for him in 4 matches. And VETM7 Kara also finds his way in the top. After that Sandhawk match, he's definitely solidified himself there with 9 eliminations and 2.25 KD ratio. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final match of tonight. So wow, OPC back-to-back victories here. So very well played to them. NRS winning the first, CYANIDE winning the second, and the back-to-back by OPC. Let's see if they can make it 3 in a row. Match number 5 is coming to you shortly. And will there be a jumble in the 8th place position here? We saw a couple of teams, there's a 1 point gap between the 8th and 9th place. We may see some change here. So let's see. All of these teams have yet to bring their A game here for this final match. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. This final match is going to be a thriller. And Miramar is coming to you, the gruesome Miramar. is going to be testing these players a lot. So we'll be getting these players ready, and we will be back very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. Wow, we have just witnessed four really nice matches here, but right now it's going to be the final match here. Miramar is going to take a lot for these players right now. It's once again, guys, a very weird, match structure that we had today. It's the first time I'm seeing the Sandhawk match being played first, and then three Erangel matches back to back, and then Miramar. It's not the usual the way we play the 5-day, the 5-match series here in a day, but it did happen today. So 3 matches back to back is now finally over. And Miramar now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be really interesting to watch, because we have to wait until the end to watch these players play a Miramar map. It's going to be really interesting. Miramar definitely is one of my favorite maps to play. Some genuine scrims on is definitely the most hardest, I think the most hardest map out of the 3 to sort of strategize and see the rotations and all of that. But yeah, there's just a lot of opportunities that you get on Miramar here because of the terrain difference. The building structures are really weird. Miramar is just my favorite map, and has a lot of ways that you can kill some enemies, guys. So right, let's see what happens. So we can see that the train path just went from La Cobria towards the southern island of Minas and Partona side, and that's going to be where the zone is as well. Los Leones, of course, the center as always. I don't think I've ever seen a zone where Los Leones is not there in the first stage. So Los Leones, of course, is going to be in the middle of the zone this time. And yeah, it's going to be a bit more southern, so most of the northern regions won't be accessible to many of these teams. In just a moment here, we can see standard looting procedures. Here we can see already some fights going on. Partona is particularly popular here among the Maldivian teams. You can see BLITZ Esports here. Yeah, already, so leader has taken some damage here from some of the players, but yeah, let's definitely look and see what does happen. Yeah, we can see Goko here on the roof here. He's gonna try and collect some information from the high ground, but doesn't want to anymore. Gonna try and see if he can loot around. And yeah, no, Big Boss is also keeping his eye out, but he's not getting much information, so he's gonna try and maybe rotate around or move forward, try and see what they can do. So we are definitely going to have one hell of a fight here lined up in just a bit here, because we can already see Tops. He's going to take that big risk here of moving as forward as possible, as much as he can. You can see San Martin as well. We can see BLK Esports. They have taken the San Martin drop. I don't think there's much activity going around as to my eyes. I don't think I can see much activity going around them so right now, so I think they're fairly doing good. San Martin looting up, trying to get as much resources as possible. San Martin, I think, is going to be more than enough for these teammates to be able to get decent loot, so that they can revert to a position where they don't need to focus much more on loot. We can see that DOTCOM here, they are one of the teams that I think we'll look forward to getting into the top 80. I think the 9th, or I think they're 9th, because we can see, I don't think they're 9th. I think this list on the right is just jumbled up to build the suspense for you guys, because I don't think OPC was number 1, and NRS was definitely not number 13. So yeah, we'll be revealing all of that in just after this match. But yeah, SDMZ LHC, they have taken these small shacks here, the south of Power Grid and north of Picado. I never really understand those shacks, because they barely have any loot there. Whenever I have played scrims there, those shacks absolutely useless. But LHC, they made it their drop location, so I'm not going to question it or anything. They are definitely a better team with better players than me, so yeah, they can do absolutely whatever they want. But yeah, we can see Partona now. It's definitely a fight of weakness. Right now we can see yeah, FENATIC is going to get wow, they have already 2 killed, 1 knocked out, and it's on Habibi. Can Habibi save the FENATIC game right now? We can see Thompson peeking here. 2 of them on the peak here, and what a peek back. Now that's how you do a death peek, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pure definition death peek there. It's just fast, efficient, just got the job done right now. And we can see LHC 90 now in the shacks out of nowhere. Out comes BLZ, and 90 is in a really tough position here. He's going to confirm the kill with QBC, and it's a 1v1 scenario right now. At 90, he's going here and there and everywhere, and the teammates come to his support right now. It's going to be now a 3v2, and now Titan goes down. The Ninja now gets another knock, so this is going back and forth among LHC and BLK right now. And now Ninja is actually the last player standing for BLK Esports. LHC, I'm pretty sure that there are a couple of people. Wait, now ESTELLA has joined. Where has ESTELLA come from? ESTELLA joining the fight. BLK and LHC is not their fight anymore. It's now ESTELLA's fight. So now LHC has been eliminated. Ninja is still alive by some miracle, and ESTELLA now they are coming to find where Ninja is. Now he has taken a knock. Will he be able to get another one? I think he cannot. Now ESTELLA, and now who is that in the Syndicate also wants to join this fight. So now I guess everyone wants to join this fight. Basically let the whole of Miramar join this fight. I think even the people down in Patona, the uh, uh, people down in Southern Island also interested in this fight. They might just pull up shortly. But now Syndicate here getting knocked out. Yeah, where are they? There we can see Cyanide moving up. They heard this fight. Definitely they want a piece of it as well. Now Syndicate as well. TM7 can definitely hear it. So they are going to be converging in just a moment here. We can see OPZ also has joined this fight. Syndicate. Rolex is knocked out right now, and Takuru is now confirmed already. Nahi is throwing nades like he has a million of them in his bag. And all these nades, are they doing any good? It doesn't seem to be doing any good, but it's definitely keeping the pressure for them. Now Nahi is getting shot up as well. Now Bojubi is holding a nicer position for them as well. Little do they know that there is another team that is behind them waiting to join this fight as well. Basically guys, the whole of they have put all set on. The whole of Miramar is converging at this one spot opposite power grid and just north of Pecado. All set is on, and they're just letting everyone know. Now Pecado, of course, there's another fight here. Unfortunately these teams are going to be a bit late to the show. We can see Lance Esports here. We can see Natu getting the knockout here. I have no idea what that person was doing on that small list. That's a very bad position. Yeah, he's gonna get eliminated now. What are these pepper spray shots? Okay, he decides to use the fist because the S12K is not working out for him. Right, so now we can see Lance Esports. They are going to converge, and now this is INS Valhalla, and Matu is just unloading the shotgun. Can only hit the death crate but cannot hit the players. Have to use the fist to confirm the kill. But yeah, now Lance has definitely heard the party happening next to Pecado power grid. I'm pretty sure they will want to go there in just a minute. Now OPZ, weren't they just at the fight? I'm so confused, guys. Just everyone is everywhere. And now BLITZ Esports, they're still in the southern island. They don't want the fight. They are the kind of the party poopers in the all chat. They said no, no, can't, bro. Can't come to power grid and join the fight. Can't. But like yeah, they're going to be outside the zone, 700 meters outside of the zone. Understandable since they have only 2 players left in their squad. I think FENATIC, they gave them a run for their money in that Patona fight there. But yeah, we can see now ESTELLA, they have lost 1 player. Yeah, Aish is getting shot up a bit, so I think yeah, this power grid fight is not over yet at all. I'm sorry guys, what was I thinking? Now, is this VEE to SDMZ? Now, I don't know why this team is not there. This is like the one team that should be there. It's a VE team going into all the fights, and I think they would generally come out on top since they're like very good with their fights. But surprised that they are not there. They've decided to play it safe, trying to see what they can do to get the necessary points here that they require. Even I can't remember the points, ladies and gentlemen. I'm casting for you, but after reading the points table, I just completely forget. So I'll just rely on this table here on the right hand side, but they are not showing the actual position. this is all suspense for you guys. This is all to like surprise you guys and be like, oh my gosh, this team has made it and this team has not, and ESTELLA has been eliminated. Yeah, ESTELLA just got eliminated, I think, by NRS. Of course, it's NRS that comes and says, calm down. This is not your show. This is ours. So ESTELLA just got eliminated by them. Right, so we can see Los Leones is booming right now with Leon's LNF, with a couple of players in the north side here. Might just get into a fight in just a bit here. You can see that, yeah, it's Hello Kitties that are going to be fighting with LNF in just a bit here. Might happen. Yeah, we're just going to talk about the circle here. Let's see what happens. Where is it going? Oh, it is going to go there. Right, so Los Leones out of the equation, Chumacera out of the equation, Pecado sort of in the equation, but not for a long time. It's just gonna be yeah. So I think advantage goes to TM7 actually. So they have really played this smart here. Yeah, so they have been like, yeah, you guys can do your brainless fight, but we are actually going to, keep our position and stay inside the zone here and give us an advantage. So when all of you just converge into the zone, we are going to spray you down. So that was what they were thinking. A later fight, not the one that they can have right now. So yeah, we can see LNF. I think that they will sort of move towards the zone, and this is Syndicate Nahi. Yeah, he's just come on a small drive out to La Direla, I'm pretty sure, that area, and cleared his mind after what happened in Power Grid, just to clear his mind and see what he can do, or just mourn the death of his teammates. But yeah, you can see OPZ, they've taken the church here in just east of Chumacera. And that's not a bad position actually to hold much high ground here. And you can see that a couple of players have actually dared to go to that area. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think this church is definitely one of the scariest spots to rush, because from the church it's just a complete view of everything that you can like basically see for that 500-meter radius. Just like everything that renders you can see in broad daylight. So it's like really hard to rush the church. Now we can see that OPC Esports just took a load of this guy that's in the coop, and it's just really hard to drive past, because there's only one way you can drive past, and that's using the road, and the road is very visible. If you are to drive on these rocky areas like he is driving now, it's going to be really, really bad, because you're going to flip your car, you're going to eventually die either way. So yeah, church is just really a really, really good position, just considering everything that I said. It's just, yeah, just impossible to drive by or to rush. Even it's going to be what a spray winter with the M4 just taking triple headshots like it's nothing. And yeah, the whole team just came in there to take the revive. Winter getting shot up right now. Gonna pop a first aid really quick, get the heals up. Now .com here is going to stay outside of the zone, unfortunately. Can see someone in the distance. And the Mini 14 8 scope is not doing him much help right now. We can see taking the painkiller right now, taking the buggy is going to make a huge rotation around. You can see Syndicate Nahi still still taking a walk after what happened in Power Grid. Lost all three of his teammates, but let's see what he can do for his team. Will he be able to turn the disappointment into rage and just go absolutely crazy? Team has 0 kills, so he might need to get some kills as well. So yes, I think he's looting up for a heal battle here. We can already see 5 first aids, 10 bandages, 1 painkiller, which is not a lot, but I think it should work for him right now. But yeah, DOTCOM is not in the zone now. Stage 4 is going to be ending in about 50 seconds. Leon's LNF is going take a position, I think, inside the zone. It's not a bad position, but yeah, Zeron is not happy with the position actually. Going to go ahead and drive straight into Cyanide maybe. I think that works. Shanu is actually making it a really big brain play here. And now he gets out of the vehicle and starts spraying down Zeron. Really made a big mistake there. And Cyanide is memeing on us in a flipped out coop. Full squad in that area, so yeah. Zeron just conveyed the message, guys, please don't go there. Unfortunately, Leon didn't listen, and he has fallen to Cyanide as well, so it's going to be down to LNF tryhard to carry on the work for his teammates here. Yeah, really unfortunate there. Zeron has disconnected due to the atrocious way that he had to let his team know that there were enemies there, but he did his part for the team, made sure that no one else actually didn't listen, but no one else was going to make the same mistake he did. But we can see TM7 Admiral going absolutely crazy, M416 water skin. Right now we can see Rifa as well trying to confirm the kills as well. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, the south of the zone is just absolutely jam-packed with people. And now TM7 does not have an advantage anymore, but maybe if they go forward, they definitely will. But before they go forward, they of course have to, wipe out Hello Kitties just for good measure, and then just yeah, go forward. I think is the best here. LNF also unfortunately bites the dust. Yeah. So right now we are down to the last 9 teams here, and yeah, the most exciting part, ladies and gentlemen, the final zone in Miramar is so dense. 27 people in a small zone. We have about 55 seconds to the zone closes. Look at all this fighting right now. NRS, look at the amount of people that's there. The nade, my goodness, will this do damage? Will Leons be able to criminal with a beautiful knock there? The nade is just going to do wonders here. Nade is going to connect. Yes, I think it did. The nade will connect. Lons Esports just went out to an absolutely brilliant play. Oh no, the Awaken connected, not the nade. But yeah, just really tight position there because they were definitely getting shot from the back. OPZ Esports not make it any easier. Lons Esports not being able to find a proper position there. Right, and now we have yeah, .com here. They're getting shot from the side. Merit unfortunately goes down to another beautiful spray here. And yeah, just like that, NRS has been eliminated by .com here. And yeah, the zone is just going to keep on hurting right now. It's down to the last 6 teams, ladies and gentlemen. 14 people remaining. And yeah, TM7 is one of them with the 3-man standing right now. And this is a really nice position. Admiral has to, pick apart one of the players. Nahi still surviving right now. The walk clearly did help. Wow. This is really clutch for his team right now. But will the nade from Admiral connect? I don't think it will. He threw it very far. I think Nahi has actually, cleared his mind way too much here. Popped smokes and everything. And I think Nahi, will he be done by this nade? No, he won't. He gets damaged a bit though. Okay, but he's going to just lay there and start healing a bit more. Look at this. Another smoke here, yeah, he's just going to chill there for as long as he can and let just TM7 and CYANIDE sort themselves out. Right, so now we can see CYANIDE, TM7, OPC, Syndicate and Apex. Right now, I think Syndicate 5% should be 100%, dude. Nah, he's just locked in, he's zoned in right now. He's just trying to win the match on his own. Right, so now we can see TM7. He is. They are going to, of course, be serious contenders right now. So all the rotations are coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Five teams remaining. 10 players remaining in a really dense circle here. Yeah, drop just fell down. I was trying to wonder what the shadow was, but it was just an airdrop right now, and can be some hard cover that TM7 can use, ladies and gentlemen. There's no one inside the zone. You can see the zone. There's no one inside it, so everyone's just fighting around around the outside of the zone. And look at that. Nahi is just going to get a kill like an absolute god and just die to zone. That's the way you go out. Like, full on, wow, that was like aura right there. Just kill someone and just die to zone. Just, full of aura. But right now, back to the match, we can see that, yeah, OPZ has actually a chance to make it 3 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. They are the favorites. And wow, what a match here. TM7, CYANIDE, Apex, and OPZ are going to battle it out for the crown here. We can see OPZ Paradox was able to take out TM7, and TM7 has been eliminated right now. So now it's just 60% of those two eliminations is going towards them. OPC Zuhan is going forward, and right now Shanu is in the zone. What is going to happen right now? Apex goes out to zone. Unfortunately, now Shanu is the last player left for CYANIDE. Ladies and gentlemen, OPC has just made it 3 in a row. There is no way Shanu comes out of this alive. OPC, ladies and gentlemen, have made it 3 in a row. Like all of my casting, and the OPC just came out and created an absolute masterpiece for us, ladies and gentlemen. 3 chicken dinners in a row. What a beautiful display of talent and skill by these players here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know who is first place, but yeah, OPC Esports, wow. 23 match points from this game as well. 78 total points, and yeah, what a way to just take the winner chicken dinner 3 in a row. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen when I was casting. And yeah, just amazing stuff by OPC here. Sahube with 4 eliminations, Botbro with 3, Zuhan with 3, and Paradox with 3 as well. Just amazing display of gaming just by these gentlemen here. I honestly couldn't believe it. Just the knocks of TM7, what they needed just to jump from 30% to 60%. Apex unfortunately getting caught to the zone, and Cyanide as well to the zone. It was just amazing to see what happened there. Just amazing show of just amazing show of esports right there. 63 eliminations, 64 knockouts, right? So people have been revived once. Total healings, yeah, 6,307. 1 grenade eliminations, 34 assists, 0 vehicle eliminations. The match summary of Miramar. Right, so the comparison is of course going to be between OPC and second place Cyanide. Yeah, OPC just really took advantage of the knocks and the eliminations that they got, and yeah, I think overall they just played a perfect match there. Cyanide unfortunately couldn't keep their manpower towards the end. Unfortunately, yeah, you know, only one per the last player standing was left in the end itself, and that's what granted OPC the chicken dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, I just witnessed absolute massacres for 3 matches straight, and yeah, what a crazy match it was. So Shanu in the end, unfortunately, since the game did not favor him, he made the game he made the game favor himself. So the game didn't favor him, he made it favor him. So with 5 eliminations and 873 damage, he's the match MVP. Match number 5 unfortunately couldn't do it for his team, but you know, there is of course a limit where you can't really control the zone, and what happens when you're outside of it, the health just ticking down, is really hard to control what happens after that. But yeah, Shanu of course is the top player of the match. NRS Awaken is of course the second best with 6 eliminations. OPC Sahube with 4 eliminations. VETM7 Rifa with 4 eliminations, and OPC Paradox with 3 eliminations as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your top players for match number 5 in Miramar. Wow, OPC just a 3-peat in the group stages. Of course, they're going to be really confident when they move towards the finals. Yeah, just look at that, 23 total points. SDMZ Cyanide with 15, VEE to STM7 with 11, as well as NRS Launch Esports with 7 as well. ESTELLA with 6, Apex Esports with 5, Syndicate with 4, as well as BLITZ. DOTCOM with 3, BLK Hello Kittens with 2, SDMZ LHC and Leon's XERXIA with 1 each, and FENATIC, INS, VALHALLA and Leon's LNF. They couldn't capitalize in this match, the last match. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 matches have been completed, and OPC has just created a 3-peat. I think the first time I've ever seen it when I was casting. NRS taken in the first match, SDMZ Cyanide, and just OPC take the rest. And wow, just complete domination as well. Not a single game below 20 points, 22, 24, 23. NRS with 20 and Cyanide with 18. Amazing display of talent here we have seen these 16 teams. And yeah, I think we're going to go over to the match standings and see who are the top 8 that qualified into the next round. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. OPC undoubtedly taking the first place position with 78 points. They are guaranteed finalists, as well as NRS with 70 points. Yeah, the 3 chicken dinners, ladies and gentlemen. OPC giving them 30 placement points. NRS, of course, got some placement as well. They played really well for 70. TM7, VEE to STM7, they get the 3rd position with 51 points. Very well played to them. BLZ getting 48. CND with 42. LHC with 29. Syndicate with 28, and ESTELLA with 23, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure ESTELLA was actually below BLK. Unfortunately, BLK was not able to take the advantage and move up towards the 8th position. But ladies and gentlemen, your top 8, these are top 8 that will be advancing into the finals from this group. The rest, BLK, DOTCOM, Apex, FENATIC, Lance, LNF, HK, XERXIA, and VALHALLA, they have unfortunately not been able to advance, but they have definitely shown their talent tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These are not easy lobbies at all. All of these players have worked really hard to come to this position, and definitely get a point or two even is definitely worked for. It's never just gifted these points that you see on this table. So all of these teams played very well, and these are some of the players that definitely played exceptionally well. This bot bro is one of them, and he is our MVP for today, ladies and gentlemen. His group A's MVP is OPC bot bro, 17 eliminations, 3.4 average eliminations, and assisting the team as well, 1.4 average assists, average knockouts 4. So for each of the 5 matches he averaged 4 knockouts. Is really crazy. Average damage 573, and he played all 5 matches, ladies and gentlemen. So just an amazing show of talent here we have seen today. Led his team definitely to a 3-peat here, and you can see the rest of the players here. BLC Pew Pew with 15 eliminations and a KD ratio of 3. NRS Toxic with 14 eliminations and a KD ratio of 2.8. VETM7 Kara with 10 eliminations and KD of 2. And VETM7 Admiral always finds himself on these top players. He always finds himself here. Very well played with 9 eliminations and a 1.8 KD ratio. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. These are top players for tonight. Right, so that's going to be it for today. We will be back tomorrow, I think, with another group, and for them it will be the same thing. I think the top 8 will move to the finals. But yeah, we shall see. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be really exciting to watch and see what does happen. A very well done, I want to say, specifically to OPC. Just amazing display of gaming that we saw today. We were definitely entertained. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow, guys, with definitely more on this Ramadan Esports Festival 2025. We just got started today. There's a lot more coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, in the group stages, and the group stages have definitely treated us really well. So we shall see what happens in the next couple of days. It's yeah, so this is the Ramadan Esports Festival you're watching 2025. This is organized by Orido Nation and managed by E2S Gaming. So far, guys, this is Josh. We thank you for watching this first day, the Group A. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. We wish you a very good night. We'll see you all tomorrow.